Hi guys, how are you? It's me, Carolina. Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And today I have a makeup look that Beyonce wore on the VMA Awards this year, and I really like it because it goes well with every skin tone, and it's just a hollow brown and gold eye. It's really nice. It's super wearable for a special occasion or for an everyday kind of look, and it's great for every skin tone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to do this video faster because my last video was a little bit too long for my liking. And yeah, that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. To begin with, I'm gonna prime my face with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I really love this primer, especially if you have dry skin. It's gonna really hydrate and absorbs really quickly. Okay, I'm gonna prime my eyelid with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm giving it a chance once again. I'm trying to, instead of using my finger, I'm using a brush, and this is the Morphe E14. To set my primer, I'm gonna use a creamy white. I'm using the one from the chocolate bar. And I'm gonna place it underneath my brow bone all the way to my crease. As a transition shade, I'm going to use Salted Caramel, and I'm gonna place this from the outer part of the crease to the inner part. And I'm gonna take it all the way inward because we're really going to pack color on to this part of the eye. I don't want harsh lines there. I want everything to be well blended. Take it to the intensity that you want. It's definitely noticeable in the pictures, so you kind of want to pack it on quite a bit. Not too much, because remember, this is a transition shade. And what a transition shade is, it's a color that's going to help out blend out any hard edges later on and make the colors that go on top well blended. I'm going to leave this color like this because you can start to see that transition color. Then I'm going to move on to the next eye. But I am going to go ahead and say that if you think or if you feel like your eyes are way too close into your face, you might want to go ahead and skip that step on putting colors here, such a dark colors here, because that's going to make your eyes look even closer. So you don't want to go ahead and pack so much color here. Alright, now moving on to our lid, I'm going to go ahead and use Semi Sweet. This one is the MAC 213. And I'm going to place this color on the outer corner of the eye. And I'm going to take it all the way up to the crease. Make sure you have it close to the lash line. Like that. And we're going to place it also in the inner corner of the eye, and we're gonna take it all the way up to our crease like that. And you kind of want to pack this color on with the same fluffy brush with no additional product. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that crease out because I want to see how intense that inner corner is. So I don't want it too intense, but I definitely want color. Okay, so the crease is gonna stay like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and pack a little bit of that color just on the lid. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, so we're done with the crease. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the same fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go back to Salted Caramel, and I'm gonna run it all over my crease to soften this inner corner over here and blend any hard edges. Okay, for the center part of my lid, I'm gonna go ahead and use the color right over here from the 35O palette. It's a gold but bright color. I'm using the same packing brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it around and pack that color on little by little in the center of my crease. On her, it looked so beautiful. It looked like light, like to bring light to the eye. And I don't want to start slowly because I don't want to pack too much. That's why I'm packing it on really close to my lash line and I'm going upward. And I'm gonna stop right under my crease. I don't want this color going anywhere in my crease. If you tilt your head backward, it's gonna help you see your crease a little bit better and it's gonna help you know when to stop. Now I'm gonna flip my brush out where I was using the brown and I'm gonna blend with no additional product. I'm gonna blend a little bit of those edges, the gold with the brown. With a smaller packing brush, this is the MAC 228, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the semi-sweet chocolate color and I'm gonna put it on the outer corner of the eye because when we blended, gold could have gotten there and you want that to be very defined, that color in the outer part of the eye, and I'm gonna place it in the inner corner of the eye. And you're gonna end up with something like this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the brow bone and I'm using the white chocolate from Too Faced. And then what I like to do is grab a fluffy brush like this and with no additional product and just go ahead and run it in the crease just to make sure those two colors are well blended. For today, I am going to use Matte and Poreless from Maybelline. She did look pretty matte and there wasn't a lot of highlight either, like highlighted points. You'll see what I mean in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and use a stippling brush to apply it. And then I'm gonna blend everything out with a beauty blender. And for concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use the concealer from Maybelline from the line Fit Me. And then to highlight just a tiny bit, I'm going to go ahead and use the Better Skin from Maybelline. Now with the light one, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight just a little bit. I'm gonna make a little triangle. And this is what I meant when she wasn't very highlighted, like on these areas, on the center parts of your face. There wasn't crazy highlight going on. Got these. And I'm gonna blend this out with a beauty blender.
I am going to place the highlight in those areas that I told you. Between my eyebrows. On my chin.
To set my under eye, I'm going to use Lyric, that middle shade. And I'm gonna use the same powder to highlight in my forehead, under my nose, and in my chin. Now to bronze off, I am going to use MAC Give Me Sun. She didn't look that she was using a lot of bronzer. In my opinion, she wasn't contouring heavy at all. So with a fluffy brush like this, which is not gonna grab too much product, I'm not gonna take it all the way in. I'm just gonna take it right in the outer part of the face. And a little bit on the outer perimeters of our faces. Okay guys, sorry about that. While my camera was cooling off, I did go ahead and fill out my brows. Her eyebrows were really natural, but all the holes that she might have were definitely filled in, especially in the inner part of the brow. Again, to me, she wasn't wearing any blush whatsoever. She was very matte, very flat in the middle of the face. She barely had any type of blush, any highlight here. And for what I was reading from her makeup artist is that when she was looking straight forward to the camera, he wanted, or she wants, to be very matte, but when you turn on the side, you could truly see her highlight. It was gold, but a brightening gold. And for that, I am going to go ahead and use PROSECCO Pop from Jaclyn Hill. So I'm gonna keep the highlight right here on the outer part of my face, on the highest point of my cheekbone. And I'm gonna make a C. Alright, so we are done with the face, and I'm gonna go ahead and move with the lower part of the eye. I am using a black eyeliner to put it inside the waterline. I'm gonna set it with a black eyeshadow. I'm using the one from Anastasia, you can use whichever. And this is gonna help make the eyeliner last longer. With a flat brush like this, I'm going to go ahead and grab Salted Caramel from Toofaced. And I'm gonna take it from the outer corner of the eye all the way in to the inner corner. With a pencil brush, I'm just gonna blend any hard edges. Now with a flat brush like this, I'm gonna go ahead and go back black eyeshadow, and I'm gonna put it right on top of my lower lash line from the outer corner. To about 3/4 of the eye. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and step out of camera. I'm gonna do the wing liner. I'm gonna tell you what kind of wing liner she had going on, and I'm gonna put on some false lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back, and her wing eyeliner, it was kind of long but not too thick. You could definitely see the eyeshadow to carve the shape of the eye better, and I guess for the eyelashes not to be seen. She was wearing fake eyelashes. They were kind of very natural. And for the eyelashes, I use the INGLOT. It doesn't say what shape. If I find the name, I'll put the name down below on the description box. And for the lower, I use my MAC mascara, but really tight to the roots of the lashes, because again, on the pictures, you couldn't see her bottom lashes at all. So yeah, that was that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and move to the lips. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Stone from Dose of Color, and I'm just gonna go ahead and paint my lips. I'm gonna go ahead and wait until it dries out, because I do want to put kind of like a pinky tone on in the middle and a lip gloss. For that pink shade, I am using the Love Spell from Sephora. I got it in a little sample. I'm gonna place this right on the center of the lip. I'm kind of like on the Cupid's bow. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use a lip gloss, and I'm using the Ample Pink from MAC, and I'm gonna place this in the center of my mouth. Okay guys, and this completes this look. This is what Beyonce wore and on the VMA this year on the carpet. Hopefully you guys like it and enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!